Most people think of video games as just entertainment, something kids waste time on, or a guilty pleasure adults sneak into their evenings. But what if I told you that inside that glowing screen, in the rapid decisions you make with your controller or your phone, your brain is actually going through a silent transformation? Modern neuroscience reveals that playing video games can unlock hidden pathways in the mind, sharpen our mental abilities, and even protect us against age-related decline. So, today, let's dive into the 10 secret reasons why playing video games is good for your brain. And trust me, some of these will change the way you think about gaming forever. One, video games sharpen your focus and attention. In a world where distractions constantly pull us in every direction, notifications, deadlines, endless scrolling, our ability to focus is under attack. But video games act like a training ground for attention. Studies show that gamers develop heightened selective attention, meaning they can filter out what doesn't matter and zero in on the task at hand. Think of an action game where dozens of things are happening at once, enemies approaching, a timer ticking, allies calling for help. The brain learns to prioritize what's important and ignore the noise. This skill doesn't just stay in the game, it translates into real life. Whether you're studying for an exam, working in a busy office, or simply trying to stay present in conversations, your focus becomes sharper. 2. They enhance memory power. Have you ever walked into a room and forgotten why you came there? Memory lapses are normal, but games can help strengthen the very networks that hold our short-term and working memory. Strategy games, role-playing adventures, and even certain puzzle apps force the brain to remember details, map layouts, character strengths, and sequences of events. For older adults, this is especially powerful. Imagine a grandparent playing a simple matching or adventure game every time they recall a pattern or storyline. They're essentially giving their memory muscles a workout. Neuroscientists have found that gaming stimulates the hippocampus, the region of the brain that controls learning and memory. A stronger hippocampus not only improves recall, but also lowers the risk of cognitive decline later in life. So the next time you're navigating a complex dungeon or remembering which combination unlocks the next level, you're actually exercising your memory in ways textbooks never could. 3. They boost problem-solving skills. Life is full of problems. From figuring out how to pay the bills to managing unexpected setbacks, we are constantly faced with puzzles that require creative solutions. Video games put us in environments where problem solving isn't just encouraged, it's essential. Think about it. A puzzle game requires you to experiment, fail, and try again until the pieces align. An adventure game pushes you to strategize, plan, and sometimes make sacrifices to win. Even fast-paced shooters demand split-second problem solving when your plan suddenly falls apart. What makes this different from solving problems on paper is the element of immersion. Games keep you emotionally invested, forcing your brain to adapt quickly. And as research shows, this improves your ability to solve complex problems outside the screen, too. Suddenly, challenges at work or in relationships don't seem as overwhelming. You're wired to analyze, adapt, and overcome. 4. Gaming strengthens hand-eye coordination. Every time you move a joystick or swipe on a screen, your brain and body are in sync, fine-tuning one of the most underrated skills we have: hand-eye coordination. This isn't just about reflexes, it's about precision, timing, and neural connections firing in perfect harmony. Surgeons, athletes, and even pilots often use simulation games to improve this skill. Why? Because the coordination you build in games directly translates to real-world tasks that require speed and accuracy. A 2014 study even found that surgeons who played video games made fewer mistakes during procedures. Think about that for a second. What might feel like just playing could actually make your hands steadier, your reactions faster, and your control sharper in everyday life. Whether it's driving a car, typing faster, or catching a falling glass before it shatters, hand-eye coordination is a hidden gift that gaming strengthens without you even noticing. 5. Games relieve stress and improve mood. Life can be overwhelming stress from work, financial worries, health concerns, and endless responsibilities. But when you sit down to play a game, something incredible happens. The brain gets a break from constant stress and shifts into a state of flow, where time almost disappears. Research shows that games trigger the release of dopamine, the feel-good neurotransmitter. This doesn't just lift your mood, it helps regulate motivation, resilience, and emotional balance. That's why even after a short gaming session, you often feel lighter, more energized, and ready to face the day. 6. Gaming fuels creativity and imagination. When was the last time you truly let your imagination run free? For many adults, the pressures of daily life push creativity to the background, yet video games bring it back in unexpected ways. From designing entire cities in simulation games to writing your own storylines through choices in adventure games, players are constantly engaging in acts of creation. Neuroscientists link gaming to stimulation of the prefrontal cortex, the part of the brain responsible for creative thinking, imagination, and innovation. Even games that may seem simple, like building blocks or sandbox worlds, ignite the same areas of the brain artists use when painting or composing music. For children, this imaginative spark often spills over into schoolwork, storytelling, or even problem-solving in real life. For adults, it serves as a reminder that creativity is not lost with age, it simply needs the right trigger. And video games are proving to be one of the most powerful triggers we have. 7. They strengthen social bonds and communication. Many people picture gamers as isolated in dark rooms, disconnected from the real world. But the truth is the opposite. Modern gaming has become a vibrant social network, connecting people across countries, cultures, and languages. Whether you're teaming up to defeat a boss or chatting through a headset while exploring a digital world, you're building genuine social bonds. This isn't just fun, it's deeply neurological. Studies reveal that cooperative gaming improves empathy, teamwork, and communication skills. The same brain chemicals that light up when we share stories with friends around a table are released when we share victories and losses online. 8. Gaming protects the aging brain. Aging brings wisdom, but it also brings challenges, memory lapses, slower processing speed, and the fear of cognitive decline. But here's the secret. Most people don't know video games can act like a shield against the effects of aging. Researchers have found that seniors who play games regularly show improvements in reaction time, memory, and even overall cognitive health. In fact, one long-term study revealed that older adults who engaged with strategy or puzzle games performed better in daily activities like driving, managing finances, and planning meals. So when you see an older family member picking up a tablet game, don't dismiss it as a pastime. It could be one of the most powerful tools they have to keep their mind vibrant and alive. 9. Games enhance decision-making speed. Life rarely gives us unlimited time to make choices. From deciding when to merge into traffic to making financial calls under pressure, our survival often depends on split-second decision-making. Video games train this ability in ways few other activities can. Fast-paced games force you to process information rapidly, weigh risks, and act decisively. And the more you play, the more your brain learns to optimize these processes. Studies from cognitive psychology show that gamers not only make faster decisions, but also maintain accuracy, a rare combination. This isn't just about reflexes, it's about the brain's ability to scan situations, predict outcomes, and commit to an action without hesitation. That skill has ripple effects in daily life. Whether you're in a job interview, dealing with a medical emergency, or simply juggling multiple responsibilities at once, games don't just entertain, they sharpen your instincts for the real world. 10. Gaming promotes brain plasticity and learning. At the heart of all these benefits lies one of the brain's most extraordinary powers, neuroplasticity. This is the brain's ability to rewire itself, form new connections, and adapt to challenges. And video games, surprisingly, are one of the best tools for activating it. Every time you enter a new game environment, your brain faces a challenge it has never seen before. You learn the rules, adapt strategies, and create mental shortcuts to succeed. This constant cycle of learning and adapting pushes the brain to stay flexible. For children, it accelerates cognitive development. For adults, it means staying sharp in a rapidly changing world. And for seniors, it may be the very key to protecting against neurodegenerative conditions. Think of gaming as a classroom where the subject is the art of learning itself. The more you play, the more resilient your brain becomes. So now I want to ask you, what game has challenged your brain the most? Was it a fast-paced shooter, a puzzle that tested your patience, or maybe a story-driven adventure that made you think in new ways? Share your experience in the comments, I'd love to know. And if this video opened your eyes, make sure to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs to hear the real story behind gaming and brain health. Because in the end, it's not just about playing, it's about training the most powerful organ we have, the human brain. Level up your health, balance your body, calm your mind.